take it easy with this man and let him do what pleases him. This man is really thinking too much. They are bashing this man too much. This is becoming an unbecoming. Bàbá ìṣì ní àwọn ọmọ mi now aside from Mohbad. Àwọn ọmọ yìí náà máa ṣoríire now. They may even be greater than Mohbad. But if his mind is not settled now, how will he enjoy the fruit of the other ones? Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi bàbá ìlọ́kàn balẹ̀. Today morning, tomorrow morning, some people will be crying, some people will be bullying, some people will be supporting, while all this nonsense people are doing. Ẹni tó bá máa ràn yàn lọ́wọ́ kò ní hàn yàn léèmọ̀ kó tó ràn yàn lọ́wọ́ now. This is too much. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. If people are not coming together to help this man, leave him to do his things at his own pace. It is not a must that we support him. And Totikutiku, we cannot revive Mohbad. Wàhálà ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹjọ́ lẹ́ni wàhálà lọ́la nítorí èlò. Ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ má sọ pé bóyá ẹ fẹ́ máa pẹ̀tù sí àwọn tí wọ́n ń go against bàbá yìí tán dẹ̀ sọ pé àwọn ń ṣe justice. Wọ́n ní ẹni tí ò kíní kan àlọ́ la máa ń ṣe fẹ́ tí ò fẹ́ràn èèyàn. There are some people in this justice for Mohbad that are determined not to support this man financially. They are not ready. They just want to come to TikTok, make jest of him, make their own money, and go back because they don't have human feelings, and we cannot force them. There is no way you can beg them. There is no way you can think you can talk to them that they are going to change. So if we want to help this man, the little we can, let's contribute it. Those who really want to help. And let Baba know that he shouldn't run more than his pace. Let the legal team work the way they are able to do it. Don't let anybody fast track the way they are doing. Lady nǹkan ta fẹ́rẹ̀ ká dẹ̀ má jẹ́ kí bàbá ẹ̀ ní ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀. Kí ló dé? Wọ́n ní òṣàbò ò lè gbè mí. Ṣé mi bó ṣe bá mi now? This is too much. Ó dẹ̀ ń fọ́ mi lé orí nítorí pé bóyá we that are born in the 60s. Àwa ti dàgbà débì kan a dẹ̀ ní wọ́n níbi tí àgbàlagbà bá jókòó sí tí nǹkan tó bá rí tí ọmọdé bá gun igi kò lè rí nǹkan yẹn. So, but a lot of people in this movement of justice for Mohbad, they are relatively young. So the way they push things is like they feel that this thing should happen. They should just have results immediately. And they are the way they are doing, I don't understand. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, a ní ẹ̀mí bàbá Mohbad lò. Ó sì ní àwọn ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé kò sí nǹkan tọ́lọ́run ò lè ṣe. Àwọn ọmọ yìí tún lè dàgbà kan ju Mohbad lọ, kógo wọn tún tọ́jú ti Mohbad lọ, tá a dẹ̀ nọsẹ̀ tó máa jẹ àwọn ọmọ yẹn. We knew all the underlined thing that went underneath. Tí bọ́n bá jẹ́ kí bàbá ṣe DNA, fine. Baba should just know that without the DNA, ọmọ yẹn ò ń ṣe ọmọ òun. Not until the DNA is done. Gbogbo nǹkan tó bá fún bàbá, fine. Tó bá dẹ̀ fún kó relax ara ẹ̀. Ìrònú máa ń tètè pààyàn. Please, let us advise this man. The way things are going. Àyà mi ń já ọ fún bàbá yìí o. Ìrònú ti pọ̀ jù. The man is not looking healthy at all. How old is he? 50-something. Àwa tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, we are in 60s. So what I'm saying in essence is ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Tí ó bá ṣeé ṣe láti pera yín jọ, tí ò bá ṣeé ṣe, ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀. There is no point. They have made up their mind on their own way. The path they want to follow. They've made up their mind. And nothing can change them. Those who are willing to help this man, let them help. Do not go to any platform. Do not go and plead with them again. It is unnecessary. Please, I yield my mic.
Thank you so much.
Ẹ bá wa sọ fún bàbá kan change number wọn tó bá possible. Kán tiẹ̀ fi ọ̀sẹ̀ kan change ẹ̀ rí lára wọn pé sí ni ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ adé bá wọn lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ lọ change number wọn. Àwọn ọlọ̀tẹ̀ kan ń pè wọ́n. Kán fi stop sí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ó dàárọ̀ ká sùn rè o.
Mommy Mole, thank you so much. You've spoken well, ma. God bless you, ma, for that wonderful submission. Mommy Yolong, thank you so much too, ma. You know, sometimes when the headers speak, I think the younger ones, like us as well, we need to start listening, you know, to them, because the experience they have, you can't buy it in markets. So that is one good thing with Eda's words. You know, what Mommy Mole just said now, I'm going to borrow a leaf from that as well too. I think some people are so determined that this and this and this is what and what they want to, you know, what to do. And sometimes not everybody can work together or they can coexist in one space. And some people, they've already had at the back of their mind that this is what they want to, you know, go for. I think a lot of people are into the justice for one reason or the other. You know, some is just for the tractions. You know, some probably is just for the monetary, you know, gains, and some is just for disruption. You know, just to disrupt the whole probably movement. And when you look at Baba, you know, on this platform, we are always very, how will I put it? We are not partial here. We don't curse, we don't swear, we don't do all those bad bulls that probably every other platform or most platform, you know, do. We are different here. And that is why we're seeking for that peace. But it's looking as if a lot of people don't really want that, because I said something earlier on. I think it was last week when someone come to my inbox and say, sorry, sir, I don't like the way you don't allow us to be fighting on your platform. I didn't even blink an eye 2 times. I just blocked the person. Because sometimes when you give unnecessary attention to some things, it will change again, and more of it will come. So that lead me to believe that probably there are some people who just enjoy, you know, that fighting on this black app. They just want to fight, they just want to quarrel, they just want that bass blows, they just, you know, they just want to shout on each other. And I don't think that is the way forward. Look at the way this man is looking today. Look at what he's saying. You know, look at what is coming out from that man's mouth. This man truly needs help. And sometimes, you know, this is an homicide case which, you know, all this thing is not going to come one day. It's a gradual processing. But some people just feel like tomorrow, it's going to happen. It's never done in any climb, you know, like that. Even Tupac Shakur, 27 years, they are still running around to find, you know, the mothers of Afeni Shakur, I mean Tupac Shakur, to date. And like Mommy Mole said, that is a very huge one. Truly, there has been so many of such cases in Nigeria, even though we are not in the social media era, but with the advent of social media, I think it's helped Timothy case and some other cases. But despite that as well, we need to be calm, we need to be diplomatic, we need to be straightforward, and at the same time, we need to know exactly what we're doing. Don't get yourself in trouble. Don't do too much. And don't feel on top of the world because of one thing or the other and start saying things, you know, you are not supposed to be saying. That is one thing. God bless you wonderfully, Mommy Mole, for those great insights. Agbanya Dalema. And these are part of the things that we really want. You know, sometimes we need people like this, people like IT guy and Prince as well. A lot of people. Yet baby is back here. I call her Yet Mama. You know, people and Pet Cage, the ever blazing Pet Cage. You know, people who, okay, Susie is here. Oh, Susie Mama. You know, We just need people to have great conversation, not until we start using 2x2 or this thing to be punching our head, this shoulder. All those things are unnecessary. They are not needed at this time. And whenever this man goes around every social platform and sees all this fighting, all this thing, how do you want this man to be feeling? And that was exactly what happened today. This man finished live. Some people are already started bashing him again. What exactly did this man do to, some people? I don't know. I don't get it. Like someone just said not long ago, he said that bashing is allowed. They can bash him. They can do whatever. But I think for his own mental health, it's not good. It's not ideal. That is why even on this platform, we don't even support the bashing of anyone at all. Anyone, safe. Not to even talk of, Baba Mohbad. We pray. We are just well wishers. We are just this thing. No matter what we do, we are not the one to get him justice. It's only probably the legal team, God Almighty, that is going to make that happen. But we believe strongly in our heart that Ileri Oluwa promise Aloba will get justice by God's great Allah. We just pray and we are hopeful and we believe and we trust God that it will happen. Like Mommy Mole said, at this time Baba needs to, probably for his own mental health as well, take a little bit. I don't know how to use that word before they twist my word again. That I said this, I said that, and so we are always very cautious in this era we live in now, because anything you said now, they might actually twist it to to suit their own narratives. So that is, by the way, let's give other people a chance to to talk. Susie for Justice, how are you today, man? Happy Sunday, man. Are you there, man?
Sunday, my how are you?
I'm fine, man. You?
I'm good. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Happy Sunday to everyone. Yeah, it's an awesome day. You see, like I told Baba this afternoon, people say, "Oh, Susie, you had opportunity to talk to Baba Mohbad. There are questions that you need to answer. Ask Baba Mohbad." Obviously, I don't need to ask Baba Mohbad any question. There's nothing in this Justice Baba Mohbad that I don't know. There are a lot of things that I know that Papa don't know. You understand? When it comes to Justice for Mohbad, So I don't go up there. Despite that, immediately they brought me up. They now said, "Oh, you can speak for 1 minute," which is very, very irritating. You don't bring somebody up to come and talk and you say 1 minute. It doesn't make sense. So you just come in and you start talking right away. It doesn't make sense, but come on. That is where we find ourselves when it comes to Justice for Mohbad. Last week I was brought up and I was mute. And this week is... they did make it a formality. Oh, we brought Susie up, but Susie has to speak for 1 minute. You understand? I have access to Baba Mohbad. Like I came up, I asked him a question. "Did you remember me, Susie?" Say yes, he remember me. Baba Mohbad know who I am. The moment he hear my voice anywhere, he knows me. You understand? For everybody that is clamoring to be close to Baba Mohbad, I don't think closing to Baba Mohbad will give us justice. You understand? I believe if we know what we are doing and go the right way, bring ourselves together and focus on what we are doing, we'll definitely get justice. But I don't see that come from any of us, including me. I believe there are so many of us that are so hypocrites in this Justice for Mohbad. That is what I've seen and that is what I've learned when it comes to Justice for Mohbad. What are we fighting for? That's my question this evening. What are we struggling for? That's my question this evening. Are we going to inherit Mohbad's estate? That's my question this evening. Is Wumi or Mama Mohbad or Baba Mohbad will let you guys inherit Mohbad's estate? That's my question this evening, because obviously what I'm saying is obviously some of us are not really fighting for the justice. Some of us are fighting for something which best known to some of us, We are fighting for something other than the justice. So what are we fighting for? Is it the Mohbad's money that is building up and people is going there to count what he wants every minute? Is that what you're fighting for? For you to get that money, that's one thing you people don't know. If justice is not being given, then the money will not be the money will not be there for you to pension. So focus on the justice first. Let's get the justice. How do we get to justice? It's just to bring ourselves together. I told Baba, road to justice is not easy. It's rocky. And justice don't just come like that. There's a price to pay to it. Are we ready to pay that price? Question. Are we ready to go on the journey of justice? Justice and freedom, they all walk hand in hand. Are we ready to go on this justice? Are we ready to back on this journey? This journey is not going to end tomorrow. I told Baba Mohbad, this journey is not going to end tomorrow. If it takes us 10 years to find who killed Mohbad, some of us is ready to be in this journey. How many of us is ready to be in this journey for another 6 months? So what do we need from Baba Mohbad is not to bash him. The modes around him, obviously, there are some people who has hijacked, you understand, this case from Baba Mohbad. They are the biggest problem we have right now. You understand? I don't need to talk to Baba Mohbad to be in justice, but the right thing need to be done. Why are you people hijack this man? The man have a family that is more than that 500 million that he's talking about today. We are family that when we put our forces together to fight whoever that is calling Baba Mohbad, to threaten him or selling the land to fight him with 5 million. I believe our voice is more than that 500 million. Are we making use of that voice? Are we coming together as a team to make use of that voice? Our voice is loud enough, more than 500 millions. Who is ready to do that? I told Baba Mohbad to be the Martin Luther King of our time. Let him be the Nelson Mandela of our time. That is what justice and freedom is all about. It doesn't come easy. But when you look at the mode, the cartel, they have built a cartel surrounded Mohbad. How do we dissolve that cartel to become part of us? How do we get them to become part of us for this justice?
Where's Mohbad?
To become a force to reckon with. This is a movement. Please, can somebody mute, please? Mute.
Lala, can you mute your mic? Lala, please mute your mic.
It's hurting. It's hurting. I don't go to people's platform because I don't want to be insulted. You understand? I don't want anybody to insult me. So I choose where to go to. You understand? And that's why I remain in my own coven. But I know what I'm putting in. All of us, we know what we are putting in for this justice. But justice is not going to come today. Like we expect it today, tomorrow, end of the month. No, it's not going to come. It's going to be a process. But we need to unite it. The united is not coming. Can Baba give us the tools? Let's fight this fight. Can Baba embrace, can the mold surrounded Baba release Baba to open his arm for the people who is ready to fight? Baba has a family that is ready to fight. I told him, help is coming. Help is waiting. Help is waiting for Baba Mohbad. There are people that is waiting. But when we keep on coming out here every day to bash each other, to fight each other, to curse each other, to go personal against each other, then people who is ready, that have these millions, who is ready to fight this fight, they will hesitate to put their million. Our voice alone is more than whoever that is threatening Baba Mohbad or 500 million to fight the case. We are worth more than that. The destruction that our voice can cause, 500 million cannot buy it. But are we ready for that? That's my question. Are we truly ready for this justice, or we are just turning this case into TikTok matter? I know definitely TikTok have a huge part to play in this justice. Without TikTok, I will not be here today to speak. You have a huge part to play in this justice. But when I see some people, is it what you come to people's platform to preach about? Is that what come out of your mind? And that's why when I came up today to talk to Baba Mohbad, God sees all of us mind. Are we ready for this fight? This fight is not going to end tomorrow. If you are not ready for it, your mental health matter. Step down. Let the people that is ready to. We might be 1 million that started this journey. Believe me, honestly, at the end of the day, you're going to see 100 people stand true to fight this justice. Are we ready for it? That is the question. That is the question I'm going to leave everybody with this evening. Are we ready for it? What is the struggle all about? Some of us might not even get to know each other for the rest of our life. Some of us, our path will never come across. You don't know me, I don't know you. Do you know whether Susie is a ghost talking? You don't know me. You hear my voice behind your phone. Why can't we respect each other? Why can't we come up together as a team to fight justice for this boy? Put this boy as, no, some of us are father and mother. Place this boy to be your son. So I leave that question. Are we ready?
Thank you so much, Madam Susie, for justice. God bless you, ma'am. But before yet, baby, go ahead, please. Madam Susie, I want to ask you a question. You said something the other time. You said EP is waiting, that Baba should embrace it or something. Please, can you clarify that for us? Is there any EP somewhere that is waiting that maybe we don't know about?
Yes, help is coming, like I said. Help is waiting, help is coming, and help is going to come.
No. I want to understand. Is it that you have the belief the EP is coming, or the EP is waiting somewhere?
The help is waiting somewhere. What we needed to do, hold on. What we needed to do, I don't know who is recording. What we needed to do, we have a case in our hand now. How do we get this case to go to trial? When this case move for inquest and go to trial, you are going to see the help. As far as this case is on inquest means nothing. That's one thing people don't know. It's just to give us the cause of Mohbad's death. Are we thinking, is somebody going to be charged of who killed Mohbad? Is Nigerian police ready to charge anybody that kills Mohbad? That is what the helpers are watching for. Inquest is what killed Mohbad. That's what killed Mohbad. When the case, who are the people they're going to charge? Question again. The way things is going, is anybody going to be charged for the death of Mohbad? Are we going to have a case in the High Court? Are we going to have a trial in this case? So, what do we do? That is the reason why we need to come together as one. If they want to kill this case at inquest stage, then we, the public, we, the brothers and sisters, the mother of Mohbad, the father of Mohbad, we have a voice. Help is there. People is ready to help, not at inquest stage. No. There's nothing we can do on inquest stage. No lawyer will come in at the inquest stage to listen to any appointed judge that they appointed him, her, to kill this case on the inquest stage. So that is one thing. Instead of us making this noise and causing buhaha on the street of internet, what do? How do we get ahead of these people to get this case to trial, for somebody to be charged? Mohbad's petition that says it all. When Oba is keep on pulling people to put people in jail, there's no way Oba Elegushi can escape in a country where there's justice. There's no way Oba Elegushi cannot be mentioned into Mohbad's death. He says it all. He put a petition, and the petition says these people who is terrorizing him, they are going to kill him. And truly, Mohbad is dead. Mohbad is dead. Mohbad is not in the hospital. On sick bed. Broken nails.
Madam Susie.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless you for a wonderful submission. Thank you so much, ma. We appreciate your submission this night. We pray, like you rightfully said, Baba get all the necessary, help that he needs. So I would like to call on the ever-blessing Yeti Mama. Yeti babe, are you there, ma? Good evening, ma. Happy Sunday, ma. Yet, babe, are you there? Good evening, ma.
Hi, Super Vibes. Good evening. How are you? How's everyone? Thank you for another opportunity to speak. Well, it's been a long day, and first of all, I want to thank everyone on the panel. I want to thank Super Vibes first of all for letting me speak, and then everyone else on this panel, and of course the people in the comment section. And I want to thank Susie that just spoke now. I like the fact that when she had the opportunity to speak to Baba this evening, she saw his face and his general mood, and she didn't, belabor him with too many questions. She just encouraged him, and I like that. I also like the fact that a lot of speakers went there to pray for him and to encourage him, because there's a way you see a man and you see that he's looking down and out. It's not a time to start questioning and drilling him again, because the man is trying to prepare his mind for his meeting for his visit to the police station tomorrow. Or because he gave us his word that he will come out every Sunday to speak to us, he tried to honor that. And I'm happy he did, because a lot of people were saying he was even in detention. They haven't heard from him all week. They were mocking him that he would not come out. They know born and well to come out again and all that. So I'm happy he did. Albeit, under a very tensed atmosphere. And then he also clarified a few things, which I'm happy he did. Especially about the fact that he wasn't the one that ordered the body to be taken back home. I like that he spoke about that. I like the fact that he also cleared what Soma wanted to confirm, that when he saw Mohbad's body, he was fully dressed. It wasn't so. A lot of people. I personally didn't believe that photo. I've always believed that photo of Mohbad's corpse in the what you call it, in the ambulance was kind of doctored. So it could have been another time, but that definitely wasn't the time that he died. So that being said, I was on a platform earlier. I just landed there. One live ended, and then I ended up there. And it happened to be Tolani Oreni's platform. And what were they doing there? Someone was playing Aristocrat's submission on Papariano's platform, where he was talking about what Arifa did, how people were, helping people to go to jail, how Baba was not supposed to come out and all that, and they were just mocking everybody. I think we need to be careful as speakers, as hosts, and this is not the time to start saying the derogatory things about Baba. However, we saw a man that looks beaten and almost out, and we're all trying to encourage him that, look, Baba, you can't get tired. We're here for you. We have to keep pushing until we get justice. And then the next thing is the live session ends, and you're already talking about how he shouldn't have done this or he shouldn't have done that and everything. And it's like, I don't even think I heard anything positive about his coming out this evening, which I think is wrong. We are entitled to our opinion. I think people should stop using themselves as a standard for this poor man. The man is down and is being oppressed left, right, and center. He said something during that live which struck me. He said, when someone was talking about Adegoke's case, Timothy Adegoke, he said, Timothy Adegoke's case is very straightforward. We're facing one person. His own case has many branches. I mean, nobody went to Erua to go and arrest Adegoke's mother or father. So, I mean, it's and his wife was fighting, his brother was fighting, everybody was fighting. In his own case, he's all by himself, fighting all battles, all left, right, and center. But for those of us that are supporting him on this justice for Mohbad struggle, the man would have been crushed. So I think we as speakers and supporters of this man, especially hosts, I want to beg you hosts, please, if someone is selling a wrong narrative on your panel, you have a way of shutting it down. I mean, you shut it down. Just correct the person. Please don't say that at this time. There are things that are not expedient. You don't say them at the wrong time. There are times that you can scold people and say, oh, this person hasn't done well. It's not like tonight. Everybody is in their feelings about the way they saw the man this evening. And then you're still talking about the fact that he didn't do well, he did this, he did that. And now they're mocking you on the other side already. They keep playing all these videos. I stumbled on one other video, about, we should investigate Baba. Somebody should come out and expose Baba. And then all this issue about Baba should come out and speak to us. Now the man has come out to speak. You're still harassing his life. Eh? We that were supporting him, are we the ones that will kill him before the people that are attacking will kill him? What should really bother us now is, how are we going to help this man? How do we come together? All the hosts are fighting themselves, that are busy quarreling and all these battle for supremacy. I'm the one in charge. I'm the one that did this first. I'm the one that should be recognized or acknowledged. Should stop. This is a struggle. In a struggle, everybody rolls up their sleeves and gets their hands dirty. There is no big boss anywhere. Everybody is in the trenches working. So please, guys, let's leave all this ego trip. It's not going to take us anywhere. I mean, I listen to some hosts talking to everybody and saying, hey, this thing that you people are doing, this justice that you're looking for, and you're telling us that you're part of the struggle. Why are you referring to other people that are in the struggle as if you're not part of that struggle? Really, if you think that they should do something better, go get on board and do it. Do your own part. Stop pointing fingers. I don't like buck passing. People keep, passing the buck. Oh, I'm not supposed to do it. This person did this. That person did that. People are still talking about things that Arifa did, what Westo did, and everything. I mean, that's not what killed Mohbad. What we want to know is what happened to this young man. And the Baba is very resolute. He says, I want to know what killed my son. And I want to know if Liam belongs to my family. And that's what should be our own slogan too, everywhere we go. Well, I don't even see us posting DNA is a must anymore. We're not even saying anything about this sham project that they've just handed in as autopsy and toxicology reports. I mean, those are the things that we should be looking at, making government accountable. Instead of doing that, we're calling the poor man we're calling out the Baba in a subtle way, and we set him up for drugs. Somewhere they were bashing the man, they were ridiculing him because of another analysis on another platform that is for justice for Mohbad. It's not right. Let's call a spade a spade. I mean, that's the one that really tires me out, because if you do flog your children in public for something they did at home, you flog them at home and then you go to public, they'll be all over you. Nobody will think you even scold your children. And that's why our own parents, when they took us out and we did something wrong, it was eye contact. They didn't beat us publicly. They beat us like no man's business at home. But they didn't beat us in public. They only gave us eye contact that will reassure us that when you get to, you're going to be beaten. I mean, so please, guys, let's encourage this man. Let our words be encouraging. Let's be scientific in our approach to this thing. We have a report. How are we going to get people if we need to get a US court order to make sure that the lab attends to us? Let's see who are the people that are in Pennsylvania and the axis there that can help us to do this, so that we can all support them. If the court is saying, no, I cannot release this, let's get a US attorney that can support us to be, dealing with things that are offshore from Nigeria. And then, we should do practical things. We shouldn't continue all this dragging left, right, and center. We drag ourselves, we drag the poor man, we drag everybody. Why are you dragging yourselves? Why are you dragging Baba? The one that bothers me is dragging Baba, because that's a man that is down and out. He's the one that lost his child. Nobody can feel his pain. We can only see it. Even today, we could see through that pain. Mr. Oloriebi came and said, Baba, you are crying inside. You could see it. It was reflecting on the man's face. The man was in pain, in deep pain. And all we can do is to say he didn't say something right. I like the women and the men that came on board and only came to give him words of encouragement, because even though they had questions before they got on the panel, I think when they saw the look on that man's face, all they could do was just to offer him some, kind words of encouragement, just to calm things down for him, rather than putting him on the grilling, on the grill again and saying, Baba, come and explain this. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And he said something at the beginning. He said, all your comments have been noted and we are working on them. Even if it seems like we're not working, we have noted everything. Just give us time. He's the one that is in the firing line. And he's saying, give us time. We're working. Trust me, we're working. You can't go and work now. The only thing is that the only other thing that I wish he had told us tonight is about the PR. Maybe if we have that PR working, maybe people won't be dragging the man so much. But I mean, nothing has been heard about the PR since it was first introduced or mentioned. So I don't know. I think it's all because Baba has now been, consumed in these Alagmo trips every week. So please, guys, let's support this man. And let's call out the right people. The government. Let's let them know how stupid they've been. I mean, the analysis of that report is very clear that there's something, fishy somewhere. Some people have offered that they're going to go after it and verify it and make sure that they validate it. Let's support them, whatever they need to do to get it done. Let's all, jump in and support. But to be dragging, I mean, the thing is tiring and annoying. I beg. And this death thing is an emotional thing. Excuse me. So nobody should say that, oh, don't be emotional and everything. When a death has occurred, it deals with people's emotions. That's why people can't sleep. It's an emotional thing. And if we're feeling this way, you can imagine how that man is feeling. A man that thought that his life was settled, that his son is going to be a successful artist, and he was going to take. I mean, when you watch how Burna Boy takes his parents, his mother is his manager, but his father is always on the trip too. His sisters are there. If Mohbad had become a very big artist and he was taking blessing, taking Adura, taking Baba and all his children and everybody on different trips and taking care of them, I mean, that's not too much. It will be a case of rags to riches or grass to grace. But I mean, that has been cut short now. But that doesn't mean that these boys, the man should be beaten black and blue because he lost his child. So he should be oppressed until he dies. No. And then please, guys, the issue of the royalties and monies and everything shouldn't even be a problem. Let us find out who killed that guy first. You know, there are some things that once those things are fixed, every other thing will be fixed. Every other thing will fall in place. Let's focus on the right thing. That autopsy, cause of death, the more people that are to be brought to the inquest, because now they have to look at every other, every other option, every other variable in searching for the cause of death. So let's just, call out these people, the 11 more people that are coming to the inquest. Make sure they come. Whatever the legal team can do by way of a private autopsy, they can get it. The autopsy can be done in days. It can be done within days. Today is just, what's today's date? Today is the 9th of June or something. So, I mean, there's time. If we get that approval next week, they can quickly, do it. The autopsy that these people in Lagos State University released was done in September. It was done the second day that Mohbad was exhumed. And they kept the report since then. So, please, it's something that we should push so that we can at least have something to use and compare. So we should push for all those things. That's what we are for. We are pressure groups. We are not the lawyers. The lawyers are the ones that will go to court and do the work. Our own is to keep talking and keep putting pressure, and wherever we need to act, we act, decisively. And Baba says he wants all the lawyers and everything. Anybody that has lawyers in Nigeria that can help this man should send in their their contacts to the right people. Baba says he wants lawyers. Nobody should stop him from getting lawyers. If we say, Muyiwa is doing to stop him, Greg is the owner of the matter says he needs people. So, I mean, we should be able to support him. Even Mr. Oloriebi said it, that, look, if we want to employ how many lawyers, we'll put on the funds and we'll get it. Just for us to get justice for this one. Because really, it will be really, really out of place. And none of us will feel good if this man is oppressed and there is no consequence. So, guys, I think I'll rest my case for now, and maybe if I have any other content. Thank you.
Hello, good day, good afternoon, good evening. Defense at all. I hope I'm not jumping the queue.
Okay, Lolly baby ma, please 1 second ma. Boss ma, go ahead.
No, I hope I'm not jumping the queue. I don't want to be disrespectful. Is there anybody that wanted to?
Yeah, I've spoken to Lolly baby. I think she's the next person to speak. Well,
Go ahead. It's okay.
All right, respectfully. Thank you so much. Yet baby, I've actually spoken. She spoke so well. I wasn't on the Baba. I was just I was on 2 different platforms at the same time, Baba, and I went there and I was just glancing through Baba platform and going to another platform. So anyway, I saw a lot of people spoke very well on Baba Baba's platform. Platform this morning, and regarding to I guess it's high time that there's enough of bashing, there's enough of dragging, especially those that were dragging Baba Mohbad, the Liquor team, Mr. Miwa, and all co. I think it's high time we need to forge ahead. We need to let go of the past. We need to work together as a team. We all need to work as a full force, in full force. Enough of the dragging, enough of that, because it's not taking us forward, it's taking us backward, and it's high time we need to work together. Moving forward, regarding to, we know that the power that be, they're trying to silence Baba Mohbad. And I think henceforth we don't need Baba Mohbad to. I know he's so saddened, he appears so tired and sad today. But I think next time we don't want him to become like that. Don't show your vulnerability to the people. I know it is so hard to keep that in your mind. We saw the way tears were running out of your eyes, of his eyes, and all that. But I think sometimes when we have the camera on, don't show your vulnerability to the public. Don't let them know that you are down. Don't let them know that you're down. Don't let them know that they captured you and all that. That's how they're feeling right now. So we shouldn't give them that kind of picture on the media and the media. And moving forward, regarding to the result of the autopsy and toxicology and all that, we know that we can challenge that. And we talk about the way forward. We are not fighting the government, but we can challenge the government. I'm not in a I don't subscribe in the area of we fighting